What if Finn actually married Princess Bubblegum? Not dated her, not almost, not stuck in that weird emotional gray area the story kept circling. I mean, actually married her. An alternate timeline where Finn gets what he wanted earlier than he should have, and slowly realizes what that really means. Finn grows up, but not into a hardened adult or a broken hero. He grows into someone who genuinely believes he finally understands love. He has fought monsters, lost people, and lost parts of himself. Because of that, when he looks at Princess Bubblegum again, it feels different. It no longer feels like a crush or a fantasy. It feels like closure, like something unfinished finally lining up. Princess Bubblegum has not changed in the same way. She is calmer and more controlled, but she is still rational first and emotional second. She still approaches relationships the same way she approaches systems and experiments. When Finn proposes, there is no spectacle or dramatic moment. It is quiet and deliberate. She says yes, not because of destiny or overwhelming emotion, but because it makes sense. Finn is loyal, stable, and understands her world better than almost anyone else. At the beginning, the marriage works. The Candy Kingdom becomes safer and more efficient, and Finn is no longer just a hero, but a symbol of stability. The people admire him, and the kingdom feels more secure than it ever has. But being a symbol comes with a cost. Symbols are not allowed to feel lost or uncertain. Finn slowly stops adventuring, not because PB forbids it, but because there is always something more important waiting for him. Meetings replace quests, diplomacy replaces exploration, and prevention replaces discovery. Finn tells himself this is just growing up, that this is what maturity looks like. But adventure was never just about fighting monsters for him. It was how he processed the world and understood who he was. Without it, something inside him starts to compress. PB loves Finn in her own way. She protects him, trusts him with responsibility, and relies on him when things go wrong. But she does not need him emotionally, and that becomes the quiet fracture in their relationship. When Finn is anxious, PB offers solutions instead of comfort. When he is sad, she gives explanations instead of empathy. She is never cruel, just distant and efficient. Over time, Finn realizes something unsettling. He married someone who would still function perfectly fine without him. He is important, but not essential. Useful, but not grounding. That realization does not break him immediately, but it changes how he carries himself. He becomes quieter, more restrained, and more careful with his emotions. Jake notices the change before anyone else. Finn laughs less and listens more. He stands beside PB like a protector rather than a partner. When Jake brings it up, Finn brushes it off and calls it responsibility, adulthood, and commitment. But responsibility without emotional grounding does not strengthen a person. It slowly erodes them. The uncomfortable truth is that PB does not grow emotionally toward Finn. Finn grows smaller to fit her world. He adapts, compromises, and rationalizes his own feelings away. He becomes less chaotic, less emotional, and less raw. PB approves of this version of him more because it is easier to manage and predict. Then everything shifts when Ooh faces a threat that cannot be solved with science, force, or planning. It is something emotional and ancient, something tied to identity rather than logic. PB calculates the solution, but Finn hesitates. For the first time, she openly disagrees with him in front of others. The people side with PB, not out of disrespect toward Finn, but because she is trusted more than he is. In that moment, Finn understands something painful. In the Candy Kingdom, he is respected, but PB is believed. And hey, if you made it this far and you're vibing with the content, drop a like and follow for more breakdowns just like this one. I've got plenty more where this came from.